left in the winter, 4th of December. They swore someday to return to sweetheart in the hills of Virginia, where the fog rolls in the morning. Each night she'll awaken, both hands are shaking, and a howling wind at the door. She'll sit and wonder to the sound of the thunder if her lover will come in the morning. Now she writes him love letters, he doesn't answer, each one sealed in a kiss. When she lays down, she knows as a cold north wind blows, her William will be there by morning. Too much time thinking, your mind starts sinking, and you're crying, finds only a rest. So she laid down her head upon a cold bed with a shot that rang across the morning. And now she don't write love letters that he wouldn't answer, each one sealed in a kiss. When she lays down, she knows as a cold north wind blows, her William will be there by morning. Left in the winter, it's the 4th of December. They swore someday to return to a sweetheart, Melinda, in the hills of Virginia, where the fog rolls in the morning. All right. If he's watching, I don't know if he's watching because it's kind of early. It ain't happy hour in Colorado yet where I'm at. It's happy hour on the East Coast. But my buddy Lee Kenyon, if you're watching, that's for you, buddy. Appreciate you. So, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Happy hour on the East Coast. That's kind of cool. There's not a lot of happiness on the East Coast these days. But if it's any consolation, there doesn't seem to be a lot of happiness anywhere else across the country. That's why I'm here, baby. I'm here to try to help with that. So back during the pandemic, for those of you that might be watching, for the benefit of you that don't know who I am, when things first shut down back in the spring, I started live streaming. I had already been live streaming. I guess it was wintertime. I'd already been live streaming for a couple of years. here and there, some live shows and some shows from my garage. So I started live streaming every week, doing this thing called Happy Hour from the home base every Friday. And I think, it seemed to really lift a lot of people's spirits every week. I know it lifted my spirits to do it every week. And I really, really enjoyed it. And then as summertime rolled around and people started creeping back out of their hiding spots and heading back out into society, I was forced to do the same, I guess you'd say. And so I hadn't been doing the live streams much since the month of May came around. But yeah, starting this week, I guess, starting right now, I'm going to be doing, bringing back Happy Hour from the home base every Friday. As I take my leave of social media in a personal way, I'll be working through this StreamYard thing, website, app, whatever, that you see me beaming at you through right now. So if you're commenting on Facebook right now, I can't read your comments, and I'm really sorry about that. But I'll read them later, and I'll see all the songs that you wanted me to play that I didn't. But I hope you guys are enjoying yourself, and I hope this helps brighten some folks' day throughout the whole time. If you're living on the East Coast right now, I appreciate you sharing this video around. And anybody that wants to, enjoy some music on their telephone during their happy hour. All right, I'm going to try this song I hadn't done in a really long time either. This will probably be the last one from the first album that I tried. This song's called Samuel T. Bellingham. My name's Samuel T. Bellingham. I grew up in the Smoky Mountains on my family's land. Never knew hunger, I never knew a heavy hand. My daddy was a good man. He raised us to never spend more than we could save. He said that a man wakes and works with the break-up day. He taught us early that Jesus was the only way. Oh, but he met an early grave. I ain't much but a simple country boy. I was raised on simple dreams and country joy. This big city ain't got too much for me, 'cause the country boy still dreams of Tennessee. Well, the times grew hard, it was just my mom and me. And us farmers made way for the wheels of industry. Then the men from the bank tied us to the whipping tree, and then we wasn't free. So I moved myself up north to find some steady pay. Henry Ford, well, he'll give you just enough of a wage. Now I ain't seen the sun at least a month a day. There's gotta be a better way. Well, I ain't much but a simple country boy. Hungry people, I was raised on simple dreams and country joy. This big city ain't got too much for me, 'cause the country boy still dreams of Tennessee. On the cool of the spring. name is Samuel T. Bellingham. And I'm a stranger living in a foreign land. And oh, glory awaits freedom for every man, long as it fits the plan. Oh, no. All right. That song, I wrote that song after watching a PBS documentary about the birth of bluegrass music and about the folks that brought bluegrass music to the industrial cities during the Great Depression. And I thought that must have been a weird thing to do, so I wrote that song about it. And it doesn't mention playing bluegrass, but it's also not a bluegrass song. All right. Well, continuing on, we will get into now my second solo album release on Blank Tape Records. This album was called New West Sound, and I was pretty excited to make it. A lot of cool things happened in my career after making New West Sound, so always going to love that album. Both A Time to Dance and New West Sound are essentially sold out right now, but you can hear them on Spotify, along with my brand new song Hold On that you see scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. All that and more on my Spotify. Just go to Joe Johnson and look for this space. That's the one. And listen to some tunes. By the way, you might notice in the corner up here, where is it at? There. In the corner up there is a little logo for the thing called the Fifth Sunday Sing. That's a project I do with my buddy Dwayne Mark, who is helping operate this live stream right now. And we do that every fifth Sunday, as the name indicates. And it's a live stream show that we do, each of the two of us and a couple of special guests that we bring on every time. And it's been a lot of fun to do. We've done a couple of them already. We got another one coming up in November. So if you're on Facebook right now and you want, when you get off of here, or if you want to get off here right now and do something, you can go to Fifth Sunday Sing on Facebook and like that page and catch that show. It's been a lot of fun. And like I said, we're going to do another one in November. So I'm excited about that. And I'll try to mention that again later in the show. All right, so here's some songs off my second record, New West Sound. Starting with this one. And New West Sound was almost called White Port Wine and 11 Other Songs. It was really close to being the title of the album. And here is the song White Port Wine. White Port Wine. No, I ain't sad and lonely. Oh, I've been doing just fine since she's been gone. Dying broken hearted that she left me here to drown myself alone. It's not the memory of her eyes in summertime makes me cry. Just a glass of this white port wine, white port wine. There's a lot of songs and carrying on this here bar tonight, but I set this corner on like I do most every night. Don't you ask me about the scented chair sitting across from me. Just set that bottle on the table and let me be. And whatever you say when you pass me by, don't ask about the tears in my eyes, 'cause I ain't sad and alone. Lord, I've been doing just just fine since she's been gone. Dying broken hearted that she left me right here to drown myself alone. It's not the memory of her eyes in summertime that makes me cry. Oh, it's just a glass of this white port wine, white port wine. Yeah, boy, play a cowboy Joe. So I'll have another glass, if you please, dear. No, I ain't going nowhere too special when I leave here. Still a band to play me the morning blues and lead me here to this empty booth, because I ain't sad and lonely. Oh, baby, no, I've been doing just fine since she's been gone. Dying broken heart. Oh, baby, that she left me right here, drown myself alone. It's not the memory of her eyes in summertime that makes me cry. It's just a glass of this white port wine, white port wine. That white port wine, that white port wine. There it is, white port wine. People still ask for that song. That's funny. All right. Well, might as well just go right into the next song. This song here is called Catch a Can. And I wrote this song in a whirlwind one day when I was thinking about shipwreck tunes and songs about folks on ships. And so that's where this song came from. Hope you like it. Go like this. I was born an orphan, no joy I've ever known. Never met a good love till I was fully grown. My mother loved another, had no use for me. My father was a sailor on a raging sea. He fished the deep dark waters from dawn until the night. His skin hung like leather and his hands were quick to fight. But the wind blew quite fiercely one cold November morn, and his body lay to the ocean floor, never more to roam. I grew up hard and lonesome, and I did the best I could. Worked my hands in a shipyard, building vessels out of wood. My hammer's my companion, she never done me wrong. With salty and for breathing, I grew up straight and strong. Loved and made truly, and Jolene was her name. Her beauty was unending, and her love, it was the same. I told her we would marry when spring replaced the snow. But my father's son was I, so I said that I did go. Yep. Cried so hard the day I left that cold November morn. Little did we realize the child would soon be born. She waved farewell and stood upon the banks of Ketchikan. Ain't a woman's love could ever hold a seafaring man. Barely 3 days from the coast, that wind began to wail. The clouds blackened out the sky, dark as the depths of hell. The waves came crashing like the walls of Jericho, and I thought that of my darling who I'll never see no more. No! We stayed afloat 2 hours, each man did his best. But the heavy hand of Poseidon never wanted to test. I closed my weary eyes as the water broke the door. 37 fearless men all sank to the ocean floor. Well, I was born an orphan, the ocean in my blood. My darling couldn't hold me, she knew she never would. I can almost see her beauty with my baby in her hands as she waves goodbye with her tearful eyes on the banks of Ketchikan. She waves goodbye with her tearful eyes on the banks of Ketchikan. Yep. Winter passed quickly this time, like a faint-hearted whisper in the back of your mind, like I wanted you so badly to be the time that you left. It was a long time ago. I've gone crazy inside of my head, and it bends me and breaks me, its will to defend. But I can't walk away till I'm sure it's the end of the line. These things can go. Empty cabin on the side, lonely and waits, while emptiness fills up its walls and doors, shaking under the weight of the memory of tragedy, the joy and the pain that stays locked behind doors that won't open again. Every time that she cries, it makes birds to sing, and they call out your name, speak their words unto me, and they haunt me in dreams. Passing over my bed, plant their words like the sea. Little rose in my head, and I can't find no comfort here. All right, that's a couple of tunes from New West Sound, White Port Wine, and 11 other songs. I hate that I can't see. That's one bad thing about StreamYard. I can't see what's happening. I don't know if y'all are watching or requesting stuff. I feel kind of bad about that. I think when I take a break, which is going to be here in a little over half an hour, Dwayne Mark is going to take the control of the telephone you're holding for 3 songs to give me a quick break. And when that happens, I might try to get the computer going again and see if I can keep up with what you're saying. Because I would like to. I hope you're having a good time. I know I am. We are just about to hit what is 6 p.m. in the Central Time Zone, which is where I'm originally from in Mississippi. So we're about to be Mississippi Happy Hour, and that's pretty exciting. And so I hope some more folks are tuning in the Central Time Zone. I'm going to play this song here. Is one more song before we're done with the Eastern Time Zone. I got a minute and a half left of your happy hour. So I'm going to play this song for some folks in West Virginia, in the town of War, West Virginia. A place there called the Warrior's Mind. That's what this song's all about. It's called the Warrior's Mind. Hope you like it. Go like this. Mama told me when I was much younger, let your light shine, boy, won't you let it shine, let it shine. Be mindful of the words you say, mean every word you say when you do. When that train comes, bound to be rolling. When that train comes, I'll be moving along. When the Lord comes to claim his children, be bathing in the glory of the throne. Poor man carries the world on his shoulders. Rich man carries the world in his hand. Neither one carries too much of nothing, except a little pleasure and a whole lot of pain. Woo. I'm driving down that sunny Tennessee highway, across the Cumberland Gap to the West Virginia Hill. Now the Warrior's Mind's where I'll be going, and I won't be coming back again. When that train comes, man, I'm bound to be rolling. When that train comes, honey, I'll be moving along. When the Lord comes, claim his children, be bathing in the glory of the throne. When the Lord comes, claim his children, be bathing in the glory of the throne. Yep. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that was happy hour on the East Coast. That was fun. I had fun. It was pretty happy to me. I gotta fix my seat here. Since we're gonna go happy hour in the Central Time Zone, I'll fix my seat now. That was kind of bothering me for about 5 songs. Just so you know. No, drink them if you got them. I got a big old jug of water here that I'm hoping is going to get me through this thing. But drink what you got. Drink irresponsibly. Continuously. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. Do your thing, man. It's crazy times we live in, and I'm trying to help it out by making everybody happy. So you do what you need to do. Get there with me. We'll all get there together. Happiness is a thing that I have to force upon myself sometimes, and more often than I probably care to admit. I have to force myself into a good time. So I understand if you're having trouble with getting there. I get it. A lot of things to keep a body unhappy right now, but one thing that always makes me happy is a sad song. This is kind of a sad song, I guess, but it's a rather hopeful song. This tune appears in the film Making a Killing, starring Christopher Lloyd. Yes, great Scott himself. Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd. So this song features in that movie, as well as another song I'll do in a few minutes, and I'll mention it again as well. But this song's kind of about hope when you feel like you've run out of it and you're trying to find it. So this song's called Salvation. When the anger gets too much, or you feel like you've had enough, and when the good times feel between her, you gotta hold your head up. And when a fire rains down from the sky, throwing ashes on your dreams and your drive, living simply a question of why, that's when you hold your head high. Salvation's just a river I run to, and nowhere else will do. Peace was just a promise made, but you know it probably never comes true. I ain't looking for answers, I'm just looking for a way through. No, it ain't easy sleeping at night, thinking tomorrow just might be the day you find out you were right. Oh, that's a terrible fright. Try that whistler again. Here we go. A little better than last, but not great. Well, I stood before the fire and light, felt that icy cold chill down my spine. I heard the bullets crack open the sky, but I'm still alive. Salvation's just a river I run to, and nowhere else will do. Peace was just I promise me the problem never comes true. I ain't looking for answers, I'm just looking for a way through. And we all. All right. So I promised you there was another song that was on that movie. Here it is. Both of these songs off of one album. Let's get the right chord. This goes, since we're in the Central Time Zone happy hour, I'm going to send this song out to my dear friends in Glenn, Mississippi, all my friends in Glenn and Corinth, Mississippi, but specifically and particularly the Lambert family, the legendary Lambert brothers and their significantly better halves. I love you guys. Thanks so much for all that you do and have done over the years. And I hope you're watching right now and that you're dancing and having a good time. This song's for you guys. Well, honey, baby, come in, close the door. Ain't nothing matter out there in that cold. There ain't nothing wrong with me loving you when it's all I want. Whoa, it ain't crazy words I'm saying right now. Oh, and this man, he ain't lazy. Oh, sweet sugar, I'd walk 1,000 long hard miles. There ain't nothing wrong with me loving you when it's all I want. Well, I wake up so early in the morning, my feet don't know which way to run. Then I see your face, woman, you know, shakes me from my skin right down to my bones. Well, little darling, won't you lay down by my side? Don't you leave me here waiting. Your sweet little love to ride. But ain't nothing wrong with me loving you when it's all I want to do. Well, I wake up so early in the morning. Woo. My feet don't know which way to run. And I see your face, well, you know, it shakes me, yeah. So good. From my skin right down to my bones. waiting. Your sweet little love to arrive. There ain't nothing wrong with me loving you. That's all I wanna do. Lay my body on lonely hillside. Golden aspen grove, there I rest, myself forsaken, not a sin on earth no more. 'Cause in the spring she came upon her coal black hair all around her face. But I stood stone and cold as morning, 'neath the shadows of her grave. Well, she spoke like the song of bluebird, singing sweet for all to hear. But I could not hear that beautiful bluebird for the ringing in my ear. Cold wire hands that took hold my collar, pulled me close into her breast. She said, boy, your wedding days are over. Won't you lay you down and take your rest? And I said, yes. So don't bury my body on lonely hillside. Send me where flowers grow, with my cold black-haired darling waiting for me down below. All right. That song's called Cold Black Haired Darling. I wrote that song one night during a Blank Tape Records meeting, and it derailed the entire meeting. It's a true story. I wrote it on a banjo, and I just kept playing it over and over, and one by one, the people kept getting up from the meeting and coming over to play the song with me. And next thing you know, the meeting was over. And they never invited me to another meeting. It was kind of weird. But I guess I get it. That's cool. So, hope you're enjoying yourself. So I am almost through all the songs here that I'm going to play anyway from New West Sound. I did notice that I made a glaring omission from the A Time to Dance selection of songs. And I'm pretty sure that if John Robert Sweet's watching this, he already noticed that and has commented about it. So I'm going to do that as well after I do these next couple of songs from the album. And then here in about 12 minutes or so, roughly, my pal Dwayne Mark is going to be jumping in and playing a few songs while I take a break, which is awesome. And so I hope you'll stick around and listen to his tunes as well. If you're watching this, D, and we'll do 3 songs, and then hopefully you'll be ready to go. He's a good dude. He put an album out called A Letter to My Friends. It's awesome. Recently, I think this year, and he's got a new one coming out soon that he's been working on. So I'm pretty excited to just to know the guy. It makes me excited, but even more excited that he's going to jump in here in a few minutes from his home in near Austin, Texas, where he's sitting right now. I'm in southern Colorado, if you didn't know, and kicking this thing out all across America every happy hour, 6 to 7 p.m. This is going to be a 4-hour show that we are not even halfway through yet. So I hope you're enjoying yourself. I am pacing myself and trying to make sure that I can make it the whole 4 hours. If I have to take a quick break, I will do it, and I won't feel bad about it because I am a human being. I could play enough songs to probably do 5 or 6 hours, but I'm not going to sit here that long. Anyway, I'm going to do, like I said, 3 more songs, and then I think Dwayne Mark's going to jump in real quick. So this song here is called Sour Fruit Vine. Go like this. I've been climbing up a mountain where the sun refused to shine. There I find my heart's true love. The sweet fruit grows on the sour fruit vine. I've been swimming that deep dark ocean where the waves take me away to that cold, desolate bar there to wait till judgment day. When judgment comes and coming by, when all of my deeds, good and bad, ever turn to dust, remember me in the whispering pine where the sweet fruit grows on the sour fruit vine. Ooh, Lord. I've been walking down a highway where the law and a lonely pine, and there I'll find my heart's true lover, where the sweet fruit grows on the sour fruit vine. Well, this one's for you, John Robert. Sitting outside an old bus station, days around under shade tree. Police said I couldn't sleep inside, so they threw me out in a cold, cold street. Now I'm lost in New Orleans, I ain't got a clue. Feels the same way out here, lucky for you. So I dance a jig in my Sunday shoes, feel the beat like a second skin. Cut off jeans and my wide legs shimmying round, just like cotton in a delta wind. Yeah. Now I'm lost in emotion, seeps down to my bones. Don't look for me behind these eyes, 'cause I'm already gone. Yeah. Ooh, I ain't looking for forgiveness, all the wickedness that I've done. Years ain't been too kind, Lord, and my legs do feel run. Though that I'm a good man, might be a victim of circumstance. There's a time when you gotta fight, and a time when you gotta dance. Yep. Years ain't been kind, baby, my legs do feel right. Know that I'm a good man, might be a victim of circumstance. There's a time when you gotta fight, and a time when you gotta dance. Oh, baby, there's a time when you gotta fight, and a time when you just gotta dance. Oh, show it. Who's gonna help you, brother? Who's gonna grow your bond? Who's gonna help you, brother, when death come creeping in a run, Lord? Death come creeping in a run. Wish I was a sparrow high above the trees. You, the wind, were blowing gently on my wing, child, gently on my wing. Swallowed 14 rivers, swam in 14 floods, found my mind at the bottom like an old brick sinking in the mud, child. I'm an old brick sinking in the mud, so my door. Heed my kindly warning, 'cause I won't be back no more, baby child. I won't be back no more. No! Who's gonna help you, brother? Who's gonna go your bond? Who's gonna help you, brother? Death come creeping in a run, child. Death comes creeping in a run, Lord. Death come creeping in a run, child. Death come creeping in a run. All right, that was a song called "Who's Gonna Go Your Bond." Now there's another song from New West Sound. There's two more songs that I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna save them for a little bit later. And one of them is called "The Bishop's Castle," which I want to do with another song I wrote called "Pale Rider" that I wrote. Both of those songs for Phil and Jim Bishop. I'll tell you that story a little bit later on. And then there's another song that I'm gonna do for my buddy Corey. He's up in South Dakota, formerly of Houston, Texas, but up in South Dakota now. And I'm going to do that song for him a little bit later. But it takes a lot out of the vocal cords, so I don't want to do it too early. So, Corey, if you're watching, I know you want to hear Jake Lake Blues, and I'm going to try to do it for you later. So I think we're coming up on the 6:30 time of the Central Happy Hour. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm about to be joined by my good friend. There he is, my good friend Dwayne Mark, right on.
How are you, Joe?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
I'm glad to hear it. Hey, man, for everybody sitting at home, this is the guy that's making this live stream look so awesome and be so much more fun than just me sitting here for 4 hours. So I want you to enjoy a few songs from my pal Dwayne Mark, my Fifth Sunday Sing buddy. And he'll tell you some more about that maybe and anything else that he wants to tell y'all. And I'll be right back in a few. Take it away, buddy.
You took a good break, my friend. All right. We'll keep this short and sweet. Thank you guys for hanging out on Joe's live stream. I know there's been just a little bit of folks talking about technical difficulties on the end. Good news is it's recording well. It looks good, so you can always go back and watch it later. Sounds great. Thank you guys for letting me. Thank you, Joe, for letting me throw you out a few songs. It's happy hour, right? Let's do one that goes like that. Bartender, pour me a shot and a beer. Take lungs in my rearview mirror. I came in, you know my name. I'm tired of playing childish games. This is our little church. It's where we come. It's where we come to rest from being tired and alone. We busted our ass, been out of stone. So tonight we get our home. Oh, bartender, pour us a shot and beer. Take long and I'll be in the we came in, you know my name. Because I've been down in it. Bartender, pour us shot and beer. Today belongs in our rearview mirror. We came in to hear our praise. We're tired of being beat down again. Bartender, pour us shot and beer. Today belongs in our rearview mirror. We came in to hear our praise. We're tired of being beat down again. again and again. Cheers and happy hour to y'all. I'll play y'all a song that came off my second record. It was actually the 5th anniversary of that record this year. It's called Land of Opportunity and Sorrows. It was a fun record that I got to do in Nashville back in 2015, and I've had a lot of fun and challenge in the last couple months of doing some solo videos of those same songs. Those are on YouTube if you want to check those out. A little bit better audio quality than the streaming. Anyhow, I wrote this song about traveling around and chasing your dreams and doing the things that you love, even when sometimes they don't quite make sense to other folks. It was inspired by a lot of different things, but there's a young man that I like to call Homeless Dave. Strange story about how we picked him up. I'm not even sure I actually remember the truth anymore. But either way, the song goes out to him tonight. Hope whatever you're doing in life, finding a way to chase your dreams. Driving to the next town, looking all around. It's all over in the mirror, his luck was looking down. Figuring on his face, moving on from place to place. Was supposed to live this way, seeing a new town every day. He's my hitchhiking brother, catching rides with truckers, jumping train to train. Oh, must be insane. He's my hitchhiking brother, catching rides with truckers. His name is Homeless Dave, and I think he's insane. I looked a little closer at your curiosity, clean the dust off of my mirror, and I began to see faces look familiar after he asked me if I would leave their money over in security. I'm a hitchhiking brother, catching a ride with truckers, jumping train to train, must be insane. I'm a hitchhiking brother, catching a ride with truckers, me and Homeless Dave, have it any other way. Like a junkie with a habit, I've always got to have it. Just give me one more day, don't want to live another way. Like a junkie with a habit, I've always got to have it. Just give me one more day. I'm a hitchhiking brother, catching rides with truckers, jumping train to train, must be insane. I'll probably always be a sucker, crazy bad traffic, but so that make me insane. Well, I must be insane. Me and Homeless Dave couldn't have it any other way. Thank you guys for listening. I got one more song for you, as I think I think Joe mentioned earlier. I have another new record that we're getting ready to put out. We released one in January this year. It is called "Letter to My Friends," and obviously it's been kind of hard to tour on that. If you want to buy a copy of that, just hit us up online, and we'll gladly send one your way. We have CDs and vinyl records. I'm really excited just because this last week I finished up a studio session for another brand new record that we're going to put out in January, and it's kind of the little brother to the record that we just released. So it tells the rest of the story from a little bit different perspective, and I can't wait to get that in y'all's ears. So I'll play you the opening track of that record. Thank you again for listening. For those who are tuning in, my name's Dwayne Mark. Joe Johnson's on a break, and he'll be right back to continue with his happy hour live all across the country from 6 to 7 p.m. in every time zone. When he told me that confused the hell out of me at first. And then I realized he was doing a hell of a haul on a 4-hour gig. So, it's for Joe. I'll keep on working. Keep on working. You know what? Let's do that in a key where I can actually sing it today. I'll keep on working. Keep on working. Take one day at a time. Someday the sun is bound to shine. I'll keep on working. I'll keep on working. Put my head down with a smile and I'll keep on working. My mama and my daddy taught me right. That don't mean I didn't put up a good fight. Stubbornness has left me with no throne. Not much more than the rags that I have on. Keep on working. I'll keep on working. Put my head down with a smile. Someday the sun is bound to shine. Keep on working. Keep on working. Put my head down with a smile and keep on working. Maybe one day I will wake with clear sight, but right now I'll strive to keep this ship upright. As I can finally get some shiny new shoes, I can't keep them tight. I'm bound to lose, but I'll keep on working. I'll keep on working. It's time someday the sun is bound to shine. Keep on working. I'll keep on working. Put my head down with a smile and I'll keep on working. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking around and checking out Joe's live stream. We really appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah.
You there, Joe?
Thanks, brother, man. I appreciate
that. There we go. I can hear you now.
All right. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you jumping in for a few songs. I love that Keep On Working song.
Yeah. Thank you much. I appreciate you having me. Hopefully
yes,
I'll get to see the rest of y'all out there soon.
Yep. And I'll see you
butt,
on Fifth Sunday if I don't see you sooner, brother, man.
That's right.
Dwayne Mark, friends. Give him a round of applause from your home. So So I did get some messages during that little break, and there has been some audio difficulty, I guess, or technical difficulties. I'm sorry for that. If you're experiencing any difficulties, try going straight to my page, and hopefully the video is better there. I don't know. I'm sorry. I mean, you try to do the thing, you know, and just see what happens. And here we are doing a 4-hour show. Of course, there's going to be technical difficulties, right? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep performing as if there are no technical difficulties, and hopefully they will be worked out from here on out. So there we go. I did the first 2 albums for the most part. Now I'm gonna get into my latest release from a couple of years back called Morgantown, and did a big old long tour for this, and that was just about the last time I've seen a lot of folks. So anyway, here it goes. This album is available through my garage. You just send me a message, I'll send you one. Anyway, this first song here is called Morgantown Creek. Go like this. I remember this shy of 17, way back yonder in the tall pine trees. A pretty little girl stole a kiss from me down on the banks of the Morgantown Creek. Her mama said call her Anne Marie. She's pretty as a beach hanging low on the tree. She sparkled like the sun setting on the sea. Them 2 blue eyes staring right through me, right through me. Well, spring gives way to the summer days, laying in the grassy willow shade. There's an AM radio humming out a song. Lord, baby, I'm singing along. I'm singing along. If I could, I'd stay this way forever. All my life seeking shelter from the weather. I have longed ever since I can remember just to be free, to be free. Yes. Hey, little lady, can you still see me? Way back yonder in the tall pine tree. Remember when you stole everything from me? Down on the banks of the Morgantown Creek. I sure do. If I could, I'd stay this way forever. Been all my life seeking shelter from the weather. I have longed ever since I can remember just to be free, to be free. Lord, Lord, to be just to be free. I sure am too. All right. So I am. I'm running my computer here, and it does look like it might still be glitching out. I'm sorry for that, friends. I am. I'd feel pretty bad about it, except for I'm kind of a computer illiterate, so it's kind of almost have to be expected that's what will be happening. So we'll keep playing. Here we go. This song is called Interstate Lovesick Song. you lying there. I hate to leave you crying. There's no way I'd ever want to make you blue, because I love you more than words could say. Now how I wish that I could stay. That road's a calling and it's time to go. I've been watching the world go by, 1 mile marker at a time, wondering where they're taking me and why. Waiting on my ship to come in, so I can waste it all again on bourbon or gin. And there ain't no telling where I'm going, only where I've been. Ooh, Lord, Lord, Lord. You're so lovely when you're sleeping. I don't want to wake your sleeping eyes, but you know it's time I head out on my way. Well, oh, you don't mind if I leave with no words of goodbye. It just hurts too much to find the words to say. And now I'm riding down that old highway. I can't recall where we're going today, but just about every damn one looks the same. Watching my ship roll by, well, it sure looks fine rolling down the line. It may sound funny, but it happens most all the time. So I guess I better be riding that highway line. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Yes, I hope everybody's doing well out there in the world, across the United States of America. I hope you're doing well. So still having some troubles. I'll tell you what I'm doing here. I'm closing that laptop. Now I've only got one thing running. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that was part of the problem. Who knows? But now I really have no way of knowing what your comments are or your messages. So just send them. I'll get back to you. It's all good. Like I said, though, we're just going to continue like this thing is working. All right, I'm going to try this song. I haven't done this song probably since the release tour 2 years ago. It's a tune called Hard Times and Heartache. I wrote the song in a hotel room in Yankton, South Dakota, late one night. I ain't listening to nobody talk no more. All them words are empty and meaningless, I'm sure. Nobody understands the way it goes. I've been lonesome for so long, it's all that I know. Got this old guitar that holds a tune just fine. It helps me find the song when the time is right. I don't play it too good, but I guess I hold my own. It helps me feel like I ain't so all alone. Hard times and heartache, baby, that's the way it is. Find you got nothing at the end of the day. Yeah, get up and you start again. I've made every single one of my own mistakes. Took more hurting than an average man can take. I can sing the blues 'cause I live them every day. But I'm as wild as the Louisiana woods and twice as hard to tame. Hard times and heartache, baby, that's the way it is. Find you got nothing at the end of the day, get up and you start again. Ain't no use to second guess yourself, you done thrown it all away. Straighten up your collar and dust off your boots, baby, have a brand new day, Lord. Gotta start a brand new day. I've drank my fill of liquor, beer, and wine. I've broken hearts, I left a good woman cry. I ain't asking for forgiveness for my crime. Oh no, I still think about them all from time to time. Hard times and heartache, baby, that's the way it is. Find you got nothing at the end of the day, get up and you start again. Ain't no use to second guess yourself, you've done thrown it all away. Straighten up your collar and dust off your boots, baby, start a brand new day. Oh, baby, start a brand new day. Oh, you gotta start a brand new day. All right, hard times and heartache. Oh, you know what? Let's do this song here. I like playing this song a lot. It's a tune I wrote after a dream I had one afternoon when I was taking a nap. It was a real crazy dream, and it was all about 2020. Anyway, real crazy dream that I had, and I managed to get most of it anyway, from the dream written down into a song before I forgot about it. So real happy about how it came out. The song's called "I Heard a Voice," and it go like this. Woke up from a dream, found my weapons in the dirt. They were plowed in the fields, they were buried in the earth. They bore not a fruit, they grew not a leaf. They grew covered in thorns, they bore sorrow and grief. The rich men of old and the poor just the same, they were swallowed up whole by all they could obtain. They sang as they sank further the scheme. Surely this is living the American dream. The American dream. Then I heard a voice say, sweet lullaby, as the flood waters took me on the other side. Woke up from a dream, didn't know I was asleep. I was 6 feet and sinking down in the muddy deep. Down in the muddy deep. Then I heard a voice that shook me to my bone. Looked around and I found I was alone. I screamed out loud, pounded on my chest, pulled myself to shore and I laid down again to rest. 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 All right. Yes, sir. As I see by the clock, we are reaching the 6 to 7 p.m. happy hour on Mountain Time, which is where I'm at. So it's finally my happy hour. And so as we bid farewell to the Central Zone happy hour, and we hit the halfway point of our 4-hour show. And Dwayne was talking about how he was confused by this. I think a lot of people were confused by this. Maybe even myself. I might have confused myself in trying to explain it to a few people. So I simplified it by saying 6 p.m. Eastern Time to 7 p.m. Mountain Time. It's a 4-hour happy hour. And a couple of people have said, man, you're nuts. You're not going to be able to play a 4-hour show. And they could be right. Right now they are exactly halfway wrong. But they're also halfway possibly right. And if you stick around for another 2 hours, we'll find out who is right and who isn't. I think I can do it. I think. And I guess we'll find out. So as we reach the Mountain Time Zone happy hour, what to play? I'm going to play a song that I wrote when I was broke down in the town of Sweetwater, Texas. I like this song a lot. I wrote this for my old pickup truck, Gertrude. If anybody's been following my music for a long time, Gertrude was the rusted old silver Ford Ranger that I drove around for a couple of years till it fell apart driving down the road. But anyway, this song is from a couple times before it finally gave up. The song's called Road Worn Weary. And I wrote this song, long story short. It's actually a long story, and I'd rather play more songs than I would tell stories today. But I will say that after I had left the vehicle in Sweetwater to be worked on, I had to come back to Colorado and play some shows. And then after those shows, I took a bus back down to Sweetwater to pick up the truck when it was ready and fixed. And I slept through my bus stop, and I ended up in Fort Worth. So I had to kill a couple hours before heading back west to Sweetwater from Fort Worth. And I did that by consuming Lone Star beers and a bar down the street, and then sitting on the steps of the bus station with my harmonica. And I wrote this song for my truck. Put it on the record, and people seem to like it. The song's called Road Worn Weary. I had to leave Sweetwater, Texas. You said you're gone about as far as you could go. You said I can't stand the sight of that highway, of the sound of them wheels on the road. Road worn and weary, I must take my rest. Can't take no more. This so hard in my chest. Every mile I travel hurts a little bit more. Road worn, weary, so far from your door. I'm road worn, weary, so far from your door. When you gamble, you play what you're given. When you're lucky, oh man, you think you can't lose. When you ramble, you always get where you're going. Man, I'm a rambling, gambling fool. Road worn, weary, I must take my rest. I can't take no more. They're so hard in my chest. Every mile I travel hurts a little bit more. Road worn, weary, so far from your door. I'm road worn, weary, so far from your door. Well, it's cold in the heart of West Texas. When the winter sends a wind on the house, and it freezes the air you're breathing, but you gotta keep moving somehow. Road worn, weary, I must take my rest. I just can't take no more. They're so hard in my chest. Every mile I travel hurts a little bit more. Road worn, weary, so far from your door. I'm a road worn, weary, so far from your door. Hey, I'm road worn, weary, so far from your door. One way you look, I must confess, drive me crazy in that snakeskin dress, and your snakeskin dress, mama, snakeskin dress, drive me crazy in that snakeskin dress. Woman, the way you walk, dress so fine, hips me swaying like them Georgia pines, like them Georgia pine, baby, tall and fine. Hips me swaying like them Georgia pine sway. Want to take you home back to my bed. Watch your shell, snakeskin dress. Shed that snakeskin dress, mama, snakeskin dress. Watch your shell, snakeskin dress. Shed it real slow. One way you walk to bed, drive me crazy now. Snakeskin dress, snakeskin dress, mama, snakeskin dress, drive me crazy now. Snakeskin dress. Yeah. All right, all right. Hopefully it's sounding better. I hope so. I don't know. Thanks for watching anyway. I hope you shared the video, and if you're just now tuning in, as we are beginning the Mountain Time Zone Happy Hour, if you're just tuning in, welcome, fellow Mountain Timers, to our own happy hour. And I hope you'll share this video, like it. There's tip links below, scrolling down the screen. There's other information, stuff you can check out, some new music. After I get through all these Morgantown songs, I'm going to play some new stuff for the last 90 minutes or so of the show. But if you're watching this and you're not familiar, please check out Joe Johnson Songs on Facebook. Like and follow that. Joe Johnson Musician on Instagram. Joe Johnson Music, I think, on YouTube. I don't know. All the stuff that has my face on it is me. And if it doesn't have my face, it's not me. How's that? I think that's pretty self-explanatory. All right, let's see. I'm going to play this song here. This is a song I wrote. I used to work at a furniture factory a long time ago. And, hold on one second. Sorry, I had a fan on that because it was a little warmer earlier, but now it's cooling down in here, so I'll turn it off. Wow, I got a lot quieter in here too, didn't I? My fan left. The only fan that ever comes to my show. All right, anyway, this song's called Down at the Factory, and it's kind of a collection of stories from people that I knew when I worked at the furniture factory at Orleans Furniture in Columbia, Mississippi. So, anyway, the song goes like this. I left home when I thought I was a man. I had 18 years on me. I got a job on the graveyard shift, working down at the factory, oh, down at the factory. Opportunity is slim in a town this small. Everybody knows your name, so you waste your time and the days go by. But you go to work anyway, oh, down at the factory. I got married, but it didn't work out. I was too young for that scene. Got 2 kids, see 'em when I can. When the boss ain't holding me, oh, down at the factory. she left home and went away. Left me all alone. Oh, wonder where I went wrong. Now I'm drinking myself to sleep. Wake up to go back to the factory. Here we go. Now every day's a little like the day before. Don't nothing ever change for me. Nobody here can remember their dream. 'Cause it don't do you no damn good. No, it don't do you no damn good. Oh, it don't do you no damn good. All right. That's that. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening and watching and all that. Thank you, especially if you shared this video. That is the name of the game, baby. We're all trying to survive here. I gotta tell you, it's a pretty crap time to be a performing musician. I gotta tell you, hard. And I've done a few live shows. They've all been enjoyable. I got through the summer by playing out in the park near my house, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. But we're coming into that time of year where outdoor shows will be few and far between, and shows will be few and far between, and it's going to be tough. So I think live streaming hopefully will be the way to get through it, as it was back during the beginning of this whole hullabaloo. And so I'm excited to be bringing live streaming back for myself on Facebook. I know people have been live streaming the whole time, but I have not been, and that is awesome. And I've been enjoying watching them myself. I needed a little break from it personally, but we'll see. I know there's all these new rules now with Facebook and live streaming that I can't wait to test. I'm looking forward to it. I love it. One of the things I love doing most in the world is finding out the rules and then how to get around them. That's what I like. Really enjoy it. So, speaking of dudes that like to break all the rules, I wrote this next song about my dogs. There's two of them. One of them's named Cletus. He's a big old fella, man. He stands about this high from the ground, which is a long way. You can't really tell. And then I got this other little boy named Willie Nelson. He's about this big. He's a little tiny thing. And they're a funny pair. They look exactly alike, except for one of them is 10 times the scale of the other. So they're funny dogs, and I like to walk them around, and I like to sing songs to them. This is a song I made up for them. It's called Cletus and Me and Willie Nelson. It go like this. Cletus and me and Willie Nelson makes three, riding along on the wave of a dream, making bad choices and choosing to be free. Cletus and me and Willie Nelson makes three. I may not be the sharpest knife in the block. I might be half crazy, and I might be half not. I ain't got the money, no, I ain't got the time. But you know I could sell you a good word or a sip of your wine. Just a sip, come on, man. Papa says, son, don't you live all alone. Find yourself a good wife, build a little home. Whatever you do, do the best that you can. Live your life as a child, son, but die like a man. Oh, man, I'm gonna try. I'm trying my best to keep up my head, but it's harder and harder to keep out the dread. I've tried to make it alone, but I can't. So instead, Cletus and me and Willie Nelson makes three, riding along just as free as you please, making bad choices and they all fall on me. Cletus and me and Willie Nelson makes three. Cletus and me and Willie Nelson makes three. Yeah. All right. Getting darker. Got to move this lamp around a little bit. I got a lamp. I love lamp. Now I've got a lamp so you can see my face. Sorry about that. It's like a necessary thing, I guess, with the shows. All right. I got a couple more songs that I want to do off of the Morgantown album. And one more time, if you're watching this and you like what you hear, you can find me on Spotify, Joe Johnson, and my latest single, Hold On. As a lot of people really have given me some positive feedback on that, so I appreciate that. So that new single is out right now on Spotify, iTunes, all the music platforms, and then all three of my albums are also. So check that out if you want to hear more. I played most of them through these first 2.5 hours, but there's a few songs I skipped from those three records. But anyway, here is a song that is actually another song about the town of Morgantown where I grew up. I've said before, there's only two things to do in Morgantown. You go to the creek or you go to church. And we did both of them a lot. And but it was a fun church. You know, it's the kind of church people kind of dance around and have a good time. But anyway, this song is there's a set of railroad tracks ran right through the middle of town, right next to the church. And when that train would come rumbling by on Sunday evening, the whole church would kind of shake and it'd be real loud. And when you was a little kid, man, it was pretty exciting every time that would happen. So I wrote a song about it, and it's called I Heard That Rumbling Freight Train. Goes like this. I remember when I was a little child, down at the Morgantown Church of God, off in the corner of the piney woods. Lord, I didn't realize I had it so good. Grandma's playing on the piano, preacher, he's hollering and carrying on. Yonder would have come that awful sound like God himself was coming down. I said, whoa, Lord, I hear that rumbling freight train gonna shake them walls and the windows in that pavement. Whoa, Lord, I hear that whistle moaning, it's screaming low right on down the line. Well, I run outside as fast as you can, throw a nickel on the tracks and pull back your hand. When that ground started rattling hum, you run like the devil and try to keep up. Late at night when the moon is high, you can hear that whistle from mile to mile. Rocking so gentle till you close your eyes and you wake up shaking when it's rolling by. Whoa, Lord, I hear that rumbling freight train gonna shake them walls and the windows in that pavement. Whoa, Lord, I hear that whistle moaning, screaming low right on down the line. Yes, I. Ain't many a sound look quite quite as strong as the rumble of the boxcars moving along. Many a sight is fine to see as a long freight train rolls fast and free. When I was gone, I grabbed a nickel and run back to the church where the mill was gone. But I felt the spirit every single time I heard that train rolling down the line. Oh Lord, I hear that rumbling freight train gonna shake them walls and these windows in their frame. Oh Lord, I hear that whistle moaning and screaming low right on down the line. Oh Lord, I hear that rumbling freight train. It's gonna shake them walls and these windows in their frame. Oh Lord, I hear that whistle moaning. It's screaming low right on down the line. Man, it's screaming low right on down the line. Well, it's screaming low on down the line. Yeah. Are we 2.5 hours into this show or what? Oh my goodness. All right. We are. My fingers feel it. But I don't think I've played a 4-hour show since the last time I played a show at a campfire. That was probably the last time I did something like that. I might have gotten up a few times more than that. All right. Well, we got one more song here that I want to do from the Morgantown record. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I know I am. This song here is called St. Christopher. St. Christopher is the patron saint of travelers. And I wrote this song sitting on the tailgate of my truck at a truck stop in western Kansas real late at night on my way home from my tour. So I hope you like it. Go like this. There's a little white line I try to walk neat. Got me a woman, she don't always need me. Used to have lots of friends gathered around. They've all gone, it's just me now. I had a buffalo nickel I kept in my pocket. I kept it full up till I spent it on nothing. Ain't no use to look back with a frown. I was young back then, I'm much older now. Oh, mama, don't you cry for me. I'll be home just as fast as I can be. Whoa, St. Christopher, pray for me. Help me cross the river, won't you please? No, I ain't never been one to dwell on regrets. There's too many mistakes I ain't made. It's a safe bet with your last dollar that I'll make them all come hella high water. Whoa, mama, don't you cry for me. I'll be home just as fast as I can be. Whoa, St. Christopher, pray for me. Help me cross the river, won't you please? So pour me a cup or sing me a song. I could use a helping hand, I'm out there all alone. It's many an hour till the morning comes. I'll make it home just as sure as you're born to sing. Oh, mama, don't you cry for me. I'll be home just as fast as I can be. Whoa, St. Christopher, pray for me. Help me cross the river, won't you please? All right. That's the Morgantown album for the most part. Yes. Yes, yes. Happy Hour, nationwide, coast to coast, and I got no clue if anybody's watching it or not. And that's a weird feeling. I hope somebody's watching this daggone thing. Be real weird if nobody did. Be super weird. But I guess I'm entertaining myself anyway. I'm having a good time. My last 2.5 hours have been pretty happy, I must admit. So, all right. Well, as I've now just played through all three of those albums, now I want to get into some new music for the end of our, the last of our Mountain Time Zone happy hour. I want to play you some new stuff. And I'll play some new stuff here throughout the end. I haven't done any covers yet. I may or may not do a cover or a traditional, but I've been having fun just playing all the original stuff. There's a lot of songs that, I can't really always remember. And actually, I'm going to play you a song right now that I wrote for this band I'm in called Creating a New Sense. And it's kind of about, it has a little bit about that anyway. So anyway, this song is a song called It Ain't Ever the Last Show. And there's kind of a funny joke with Creating a New Sense. We went on hiatus for years and years after playing for almost a decade. And during the hiatus, we played a handful of shows, and we would always say, this might be our last show. And then, 6 months later, we play, this is our last show. And it kind of got to be such a running joke that even when we knew it wasn't the last show, we would just say it at the end of every show. All right, this is our last show. I want to thank everybody. And anyway, then we took a really, really long hiatus, and it really was our last show. But after years and years, we decided to start playing again. And so I wrote this song as one for our fans. And that band is now on hiatus again. Everybody's got all the members of the band got different lives going on right now. It's kind of hard to get everybody together. So we're back on hiatus. And me and some of those guys have started a new band called St. Dewey's Good Time Revival. And that band will start playing here pretty soon. We had a rehearsal last night, and it was really fun. We all had a good time. Good times were definitely revived. And I think that with 2021 around the corner, I think everybody could use a good time revival. So this song, originally a Creating a New Sense song, is now a St. Dewey's Good Time Revival song. And it's called It Ain't Ever the Last Show. And go like this. It ain't ever the last show. There's always one more. I ain't going down slow. I ain't burning out low. There's always one more night. Try and get it right. If we don't, then I always know it ain't ever the last show. Hey baby, it's been a while since I seen you, how you living now? Last time I saw you, you was going wild like a runaway train. I'm still the same as I ever was. I just got older than I thought I would. And I've been giving it the best I could, and I ain't giving up yet. 'Cause it ain't ever the last show. There's always one more. I ain't going down slow. it's always one more night to try and get it right. If I don't, then I always know it ain't ever the last show. Yeah, well, sometimes I drink a bit. Sometimes I don't give a shit. There's a lot of songs I forget, and some I don't want to sing. If I didn't play the one you like, come and see me on another night. Or you can find me in the parking lot. Maybe I'll sing it for you then, 'cause it ain't ever the last show. There's always one more. Well, I ain't going down slow. Oh, no, I ain't burning out low. It is always one more night to try and get it right. If I don't, then I always know it ain't ever the last show. Oh, Lord, it ain't never the last show. There's always one more, man. Oh, no, man, I ain't going down slow. And I ain't burning out low. Yes, there's always one more night. Hey, maybe next time I'll get it right. If I don't, then I always know it ain't ever the last show. Hey, baby, don't you always know that it ain't ever the last show? All right, that's a St. Dewey's Good Time Revival song. I'm going to play you some more songs from St. Dewey's Good Time Revival so you can get yourself a nice little preview and imagine it with a bass and drums and a guitar and a mandolin. You could try to imagine that. Here's a couple of more songs from St. Dewey's Good Time Revival. This one's called I've Done Nothing But Fall Down Since I Got Up Today. I've done nothing but fall down since I got up today. It ain't never the plan, but it's always that way between me and my pride. It's just a game we play, and I've done nothing but fall down since I got up today. I like to hang out until the party is over. Well, I like to dance and have a good time. But oftentimes the feeling overcomes me. A dark and lonely cloud that hovers over my mind. And I've done nothing but fall down since I got up today. That ain't never the plan, but it's always that way between me and my pride. It's just a game we play, and I've done nothing but fall down since I got up today. Yeah. care to look at closely, you might find the sadness in my eyes. They say it's darkest just before the dawn day, and I just keep sitting here waiting for that morning light to rise. And I've done nothing but fall down since I got up today. It ain't never the plan, but it's always that way. Between me and my pride, it's just a game we play. And I've done nothing but fall down since I got up today. It's between me and my pride, it's just a game we play. And I've done nothing but fall down since I got up today. Yes, I've done nothing but fall down since I got up today. Yes, done nothing but fall down since I got up today. All right. So let's see, another St. Dooley's Good Time Revival song. We just started learning songs, so we don't have very many yet. We got a lot in the works. We do got some old stuff from Creating a Nuisance. I'm starting to get a little hungry here. I'm going to eat just a tiny bite of something here. This is something that they call a Rice Krispie treat. Okay, look at that. And this is lunch and dinner. Been a rough week. So, you have to excuse me. That is something called a Rice Krispie treat, and that is an amazing invention. I think it's new. Pretty delicious. I love them. Through the course of a 4-hour live stream, you're going to see me eat something. So, yeah, anyway, we ain't got a lot of songs yet, but we're learning. And luckily, I got a few songs sitting around that I ain't been using for anything else. And so that's what I brought to the table on this band. Here's another song that we will be doing with that group that I like the song a lot. And this one I almost forgot that I wrote because when the pandemic started, I started writing all these other songs, and I almost forgot that I jotted this one down at the end of last year. This song's called I Ain't Been Dreaming. And anyway, go like this. Baby, come running to me. You're the only face I want to see. Every other set of eyes in this whole wide world look away. I ain't been dreaming and I don't know why. Used to happen all the time. I keep getting older and the time gets further in the way. But I think I could get it back if I just knew when. The train went off the track, let it send. Well, I must have been 9 years old at the Morgantown Country Store, sweeping up for Bud Morgan and they paid me in a glass bottle Coke. Then me and my cousin would ride all the day to the evening time. We could head to the trestle, get across when the train goes by. If we don't make it, that's all she wrote. But we were young enough, we didn't know. I've been searching for truth to say, but nobody listens anyway. We just keep talking over each other and it's driving me insane. So I guess I'm going on the road, and I wish I didn't have to go. Ain't nothing to it, everybody got a job to do. When I get back home to you, I set down my pack, my guitar too. There ain't other place I wanna be with that old highway between you and me. All right, that's that song. Ain't Been Dreaming. I'll play one more song from the upcoming St. Dewey's Good Time Revival. Like I said, we got together last night, and it was real fun. I really enjoyed it, and for those creating a nuisance fans that are hopefully watching right now, and I hope you are, we'll be doing a very small select handful of creating a nuisance classics. But some people have already made the Dead and Company joke, Nuisance and Company, and I think we're all pretty bound and determined that that's not going to be the case. So lots of new music, and a lot of it'll feel familiar, and that's what we're gunning for. But we'll do some of the old classics, so don't worry, you'll hear some of the stuff you'll hear. Here's one more song from St. Dewey's Good Time Revival material, and then after that I'll get into some other newer stuff. All right, anyway, this song's called You and Me. You and me, baby, let's go running. Ain't nobody gonna find us, honey. Hide our cares and all our money down by the riverbank. They never brought us nothing but problems, and there ain't no way that we're ever gonna solve them. Sitting here doing the same old things that we always do. Well, I know that I love you, and that's all I need to know. I know that I need you, so we can figure out the rest as we go. Well, the world gets cold, the world gets crazy. People grow old, the past gets hazy. Most friends don't come around when the times are lean. There's things you think will last forever, well, they change as fast as a mountain weather. The world can fall apart before you know it's broke. Well, I know that I love you, and that's all I need to know. Well, I know that I need you, so we can figure out the rest as we go. Let's go, baby. Me, baby, let's go running. Ain't nobody gonna find us, honey. I got the time if you've got the money. Honey, let's run away. Well, I know that I love you, and that's all I need to know. can figure out the rest as we go. We'll figure it out as we go. St. Louis Good Time Revival. Coming at you soon, friends. It's going to be a good time, too, I promise you. I'm looking forward to it. I like to have a good time. Some people might not believe that about me, but it's true. I love it. I love good times. I just don't have them all the time, you know? But that's all right. It makes you appreciate them more when you do have them. Well, we are getting close to the 3-hour mark, and my voice is finally starting to get a little shaky. That's all right. Got another hour to go, so can't be stopping now. I may take a quick 5-minute break here in just a second to go to the restroom. Just water, you know. But we got at least another hour and 10 minutes to go on this show. And I've got still tons and tons of material to play. So in case you're wondering, I am working off of a set list, but I'm just kind of making them up as I go. But look at this list of songs here. That's a lot of tunes. So far, I've only covered this side and then a couple from up here and one from here. I haven't really gotten into this side of the list even at all yet, which is fun. And that's what we're getting into right now. So I'm pretty excited. As I got 10 minutes left in the Mountain Time Zone happy hour, I want to play you a couple of songs that I think you'll enjoy. The first one here I wrote down in my friend's place in Walsenburg. Let's see if that's in tune or not. Close enough, right? Good enough for me. I don't even know if anybody's watching this thing. Well, the sign on my door says, come on in, shake off the worry from wherever you've been. Come on, darling, dance with me. I got a pocket of whiskey if you need a sip. Every now and then I might take a nip. So come on, darling, dance with me. Well, I ain't too short, I ain't too tall, but other folks think I ain't concerned at all. Come on, darling, dance with me. I got railroad tracks through my front yard, and life ain't easy, but it ain't too hard. Settle down, darling, dance with me. I've been from Tucumcari to Tillatoba. I'll tell you all about it if you come on over. Hey, hey, baby, dance with me. 'Cause you're the prettiest thing that ever caught my eye, and it drives me crazy when I see you smile. Come on, darling, dance with me. Won't you dance with me for a spell? It'll do you right, it'll do me well. Won't you say you love me if you do? Well, there ain't no doubt about it, baby, that I love you. Woo-hoo. Sign on the door says, come on in. Shake off the worry from wherever you've been. Come on, darling, dance with me. Won't you dance with me? An old mare stands solemnly, sleeping in the stable, waits for her rider come calling, while a pale-lighted moon across West Texas dunes like an angel of death come calling. There's an old man in place with deep lines on his face from 1,000 regrets he's recalling. Sets his last dollar down, honey, bring me another round, for I do believe I should be going. Esmeralda comes swooning from the back of the room. She says, sing that old tune that I love before you go. I see you're leaving tonight, I'm not sure quite why. When I'll hear it again, I don't know. So he tips his hat back, sets down his glass, does his best to ready his throat. He sings it out clear, and Esmeralda through tears says, I love you so much, even more when you go. And he sang, it's all good wishes and whiskey soda kisses, but I must be riding along. I'll be back this way on some better day, so it's bye con Dios and adios mi amor. Young Isaac, he waits by a cemetery gate. He sees nothing but red in the dark. He's come for revenge out here on the fringe with 6 bullets for the blackest of hearts. The saloon door swings open. Abraham stumbles blindly toward the stable and he catches the spark of a cigarette butt through the shadows cut. So he stops, reaches his gun for the draw. Esmeralda hears 3 haunting shots like a thunder. Her heart hits the floor as she runs. She always knew down inside that Abraham would die, just as he lived by the gun. But she stood in surprise when she saw the 2 eyes of the gunfighter she dearly loved. They stood straight as could be with a smoking colt by his knee, where young Isaac lay lifeless in the blood and the dirt. Abraham quietly walked to his old mare, saddled her up for the ride. Esmeralda runs frantically, begging him, please do not ride off and leave me behind. But he must not have heard, or he wasn't quite listening, as they rode off, his head hanging low. He mumbled under his breath while clutching his chest one last refrain of that song that she loved. And he sang, it's all good wishes and whiskey soda kisses, but I must be riding along. I'll be back this way on some better day, so it's bye con Dios and adios mi amor. I'll be back this way on some better day, so it's bye con Dios and adios mi amor. Yes. Hey, listen, y'all. I got to take a 2-minute break. Nature calls, and I shall answer it and return to you very shortly in time to begin the final hour of this 4-hour happy hour, the West Coast Pacific Time Zone happy hour, begins in 1 minute. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I don't think Dwayne is still sitting there, but if he is, maybe he'll put a little hold screen up. But I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. So don't go anywhere. That's the way it happens when you do a 4-hour show. You got to take at least a restroom break. So I'll be right back. Told you I'd be back in time for the West Coast happy hour. Here we go. Happy hour number 4 on the West Coast begins right now. Thanks for joining me, friends. My name is Joe Johnson. If you're just joining, if you've been around for 3 hours, I'm impressed. And you've heard just about everything that you probably wanted to hear. So let's kick it off. 1 more hour to go right here on the Great American Happy Hour. I want to take a second before I start this final hour to remind you there's tip links below. I really appreciate the tips. It's hard times for everybody, especially musicians, and we all really appreciate anything you can do. So dig deep, my friends. Thank you. I don't mind saying it. It's hard times, man. And I want to say up here in the corner, the Fifth Sunday Sing logo. I hope you'll join us next month, in the month of November, for the Fifth Sunday Sing. Me and my buddy Dwayne Mark host that. And one quick announcement. Tomorrow night I'll be playing an actual live performance, one of the last ones of the year for me, I think. And it'll be at the Speed Trap in Palmer Lake, Colorado. So I'll be up there tomorrow night out in the parking lot playing outside. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow evening for that. It might get a little chilly. We'll have a good time anyway. All right, here we go. West Coast Happy Hour. Let's get to it. Heart ain't left with nothing but the pain. Baby, riding that diesel train. Baby, riding that diesel train. Baby, riding that diesel train. Oh. I walk down to Mexico. Blues ain't never gonna let me go. Write my name in the desert sand. You be my woman, I'll be your man. If you be my woman, I'll be your man. Oh. I'm gonna lay me down to sleep. If I die, won't you bury me? Out of the mountain where I can't be found. Ain't no grave to hold me down. Ain't no grave to hold me down. Don't believe she's ever coming back. Train rolling on down the track. Heart ain't left with nothing but the pain. Baby riding that diesel train. Baby's riding that diesel train. Baby riding that diesel train. Baby riding that. Get on, baby. One let me fall away, let me ride that diesel train. Now standing here all alone, hate to hear that diesel moan, hate to hear that diesel moan, hate to hear that diesel moan. Don't believe she's ever coming back. Trains rolling on down the track. Heart ain't left with nothing but the pain. Baby riding that diesel train. Baby riding that diesel train. Baby riding that diesel train. Baby riding that. Go, baby. Baby riding that diesel train. Baby riding that diesel train. Baby riding that diesel train. Baby riding that. All right. Diesel train, West Coast happy hour. That's how you kick it off, baby. Kick it off with the good ones. Now that I've played the good song, I guess I have to play the rest of them. Oh, man. This has actually gone by a lot faster than I thought it would, to be honest with you, if I'm being real. I had way more songs. I thought I was going to have to play way more songs. This is a new tune that I wrote for back during the quarantine. I'm going to play a bunch of songs I wrote during quarantine now, and then we'll finish off with a few more newer ones and call it a night. But this is a first of a few quarantine songs that I wrote, and I wrote it the day that John Prine passed away, actually the day after John Prine passed away. The day he passed away, I was playing a live stream in this garage, and I found out about it during the show. And if anybody was watching that show, you found out that I do cry because I did it that night live on camera when I found out somebody commented that John Prine had passed away, and it broke my heart to pieces. And the next day I wrote this song for him, and it's called The Weight of a Heart. Hey buddy, what's the news today? smile has faded all away. Don't you know happiness never dies? Comes and goes as time rolls by. I seen this fella on TV selling life insurance policies. If there's one thing you should know, we're all dead broke when we go. Don't matter what you did, what you said or what you meant. All you take when you depart don't equal to the weight of a heart. But it was the word on the street. They left my house in 3 weeks. There it is. Me and these dogs are holed up here. Till it all unravels or the coast is clear. It don't matter what you did, what you said or what you meant. All you take when you depart don't equal to the weight of a heart. No, it sure don't. Body has mind up and leave. When that time comes, you roll up your sleeve. Till then, you do the best you can. Play the ace and let the chips fall where they land. It don't matter what you did, what you said or what you meant. All you take when you depart don't equal to the weight of a heart. All you take when you depart don't equal to the weight of a heart. No, it don't. "42 years can't be right. I must have lost some time somewhere down the line. These days are moving too fast and I can't slow them down. There's a mean wind blowing off the peak this time of year. The weather changes week to week, so I turn the collar up and maybe just wander around. Can't shake the feeling that I was wrong. get you there, but cocaine will get you there quicker. Take a couple pills when you need to come back now. Almost lost myself there a few times these days, baby. I'm doing just fine. Found myself a better way to peace of mind. Peace of mind in my own way. And it's getting better every day. Yeah. Who'll wind the clocks when I'm gone? The hands will stop moving if you don't pay attention to them. When that happens, baby, the chime won't sound. 42 years and I'm still thinking that I won't when I probably will. So I turn a collar up and baby just wander around. Can't shake the feeling that I was right to break the darkness with a light. Gonna break the darkness. I'm gonna break the darkness. Oh, gonna break the darkness. Oh, Lord, won't you break the darkness? That song's called 42. I wrote that back at the beginning of this year. Thank you. I just thanked you because I assumed somebody's listening and clapping. So thank you for that. All right. On to the next song, man. Let's get to it. This song is a tune I like a lot called Avalon. I kind of like all the songs I write to some level, some of them more than others. This one I like a lot. This song is about finding a place to rest after dealing with trials and hard times. And I think it's a song a lot of people maybe can identify with. All right. Now that we're tuned up. Anyway, all right. This song here is called Avalon. I hope you like it. Go like this. I have fallen on my way. I failed to live up to the words I say. I have cried out, was in vain. I've sworn to never be that way again. will never wear that face again. Me and you, even out running round. Since before St. Elmo was a ghost town, seems like all one moment to me. You, it all might be a memory, distant thought who you used to be. Avalon, lay me down in your feet, neath no cloud. Let me rest here for a while, till I can't go on, till I can't go on. Avalon. How was I to know the longest road? Be the one that leads me back home. The hardest answers come with help. The hardest person to ever know is yourself. I know myself as far as I can tell. Avalon, lay me down in your field, neath no cloud. Let me rest here for a while, till I can't go on, till I can't go on. Avalon. Hold me close in your arms, darling, 'cause I'm shaking. Ooh, I'm shaking, shaking, don't let go. Avalon, lay me down in your feet, neath no cloud. Let me rest here for a while, till I can't go on, till I can't go on, till I can't go on, till I can't go on. Avalon. All right. Avalon. That's that song. Ooh, man, time is now flying. I've had 4 hours to get to some of these songs. Now I'm like trying to hurry up and play them all because I got just over 30 minutes. I guess I could go over. Man, I really appreciate you guys hanging in. I hope y'all are watching. I can't tell. I have no clue if anybody is listening to me or if I'm just talking out into the nothingness. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be that abnormal for my usual day to be doing that. But if I am, so be it. But if you're watching, I want you to know how much I appreciate you for doing that. And this broadcast has been helped along by my dear friend Dwayne Mark, my partner in the Fifth Sunday Sing. He's got brand new music coming out soon. He's got an album that came out at the beginning of this year called A Letter to My Friends. It's really awesome, and I hope you'll check his music out as well. This song is a song called On and On It Goes. It's kind of about everything in the world that's been going on. And I feel like we live here in this great United States that I love very much, no matter who or what pulls the levers. I still love where I live and the people that I know. But we as a country and as a society are very much entertainment based, as evident by the 4-hour music show some of you might have been watching. We like to be entertained and distracted a little bit. And that's kind of what this song is about. It's about all the things that happen and all the things that happen to distract us and which way our mind goes and on it goes. That's what the name of the song is. Go like this. Sometimes strikes, sometimes gutters, sometimes you eat the cow, sometimes you squeeze the udders, sometimes they use oil, sometimes they use butter. How come everybody can't love one another? You tell me because I don't know, but it seems like it'd be a better way to go. Instead of running around scared of things that we don't know, we turn on the TV to our favorite show. It's the one about the woman and the fella and the friends and the hilarious shenanigans that they get in. One loves the other loves another, and on it goes. On and on it goes. Like a Midwest prairie road. It's a fantastic waste of all my precious time, and on it goes. Well, I heard a friend talk about the current situation of the world as he heard it on his radio station. He said, they said everything is going down the drain. I better get right before it gets too late. I said, I believe you underestimate this stubborn old world. It ain't going away for 5 billion years till the sun burns up. So pour some more wine in your solo cup. Turn your radio up, put your windows down. Play your music loud for the whole damn town till the cops show up and they haul you out. And on it goes. On it goes. Like a Midwest prairie road. It's a fantastic waste of all my precious time, and on it goes. Woo. Well, I ain't trying to preach and I ain't trying to pry. I probably couldn't change your mind if I tried, but I can change a light bulb and I can change a tire. I change my pants one leg at a time, just like you if you change yours too. Like I said, I ain't here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell a story, sing a song or two. I used to drink liquor and I might still do. I used to be dumb till I got me a clue. I used to feel sad till I learned to feel blue. I used to be lonely till I found you, and on it goes. On it goes. Like a Midwest prairie road. It's a fantastic waste of all my precious time, and on it goes. It's a fantastic waste of all my precious time, and on it goes. is On and On. This song is a murder ballad that I wrote about a gambler and a woman of the night, and then another gambler who's a little bit jealous. Jealous of losing his money and his woman. This song is called The Death of Mary and St. Peter. You got to live before you die. You got to live before you die. You got to live before you die. Head on up to your home in the sky. St. Peter was a gambler down in Natchez. He rolled his dice with the lads and the lasses. Drank his liquor from highball glasses. Drank it till the sun come up. Wore a double-breasted tailor-made three-piece suit. He kept a knife in his pocket, a gun in his boot, but he couldn't get to it when it came time to shoot. The gambler ran clean out of luck. Mary Maggie was a lady of the night. If you needed a thing done, boy, she could do it just right. If you had enough money, then she just might love you till the sun come up. Peter couldn't help himself when he saw her standing there holding that pink carnation flower. Bare his knees buckle underneath the power of the lady and the way she looked. He had Judas's silver and a gun and sack, wanted in a crooked game of blackjack. But Judas headed home and now he's coming back to get what the gambler took. Peter laid the silver at Mary's feet, took off his boots, slid himself in the sheets, set his knife on the table. Man, you should have seen the look in his evil eye. When Judas got back, he knew just where to go. Every man in town knew the way to Mary's door. He had a 45 pistol, he ain't leaving before he watched St. Peter die. They put his boot to the door and they kicked it right in. Held a righteous judgment in his right hand. St. Peter never knew it till that bullet hit his skin. Gambler ran clean out of luck. They both went limp and their bodies hit the bed. One single bullet through both of their heads. Yeah, one man in love, another man dead. Judas grabbed the sack and run.